So this week, Christopher Robin movie comes out, so I wanted to do a little sweet Winnie the Pooh treat, so I will be making Earl Grey tea cupcakes with honey buttercream frosting. I've never made either one of these before, but I'm feeling inspired by Winnie the Pooh and his love of honey, so let's try it.
Seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake.
I found this recipe on Pinterest and I am going to try it for the very first time, and it is kind of a cheater version because I'm going to use cake mix. I'm not going to use the real thing, but this is 1 cup of whole milk and I've steeped it with this Earl Grey vanilla tea, and it says about 30 minutes and it's been about 30 minutes, but it's 1 whole box of yellow cake mix, 3 eggs, 1 stick of unsalted softened butter, and it's been out on the counter and it's been very hot, so it's pretty soft. I'm just gonna mix that up. It's on the opposite side of what we normally use. Okay, so it says until it's just mixed, then we're gonna add the milk with the tea in it. Let's get the tea bags out so we don't put those in the cake batter on accident. All right, so I'm gonna add my tea milk. I am a fan of jumbo cupcakes. I make all my muffins and cupcakes pretty much either mini or jumbo, never regular size. So, but for this, I'm gonna do jumbo. This is my least successful part of baking usually, is transferring it from the bowl to the planters, so. I got them about 3/4 of the way full. It says to bake for 15 minutes, but since I made jumbo, I'm probably gonna bake them for about 20 and keep an eye on them. You know, do the toothpick trick in the oven. Okay, now it's time for my favorite part, the frosting. And like I said, we're making a honey buttercream frosting. This one, I've never done this before, and it's 3/4 cups milk plus 1/4 cup of cream and then 1/4 cup of flour, and you cook it over the stove, whisking it together for about 3 to 5 minutes till it thickens up, and then you put it in the freezer to cool and get it to room temperature, and then so you bring it back out once it's in room temperature. I think I can put it in the freezer for like 15 minutes, but now it's nice in room temp. I'm not sure why they do that, but there it is. And then we're gonna start off by adding 2 sticks of butter to our mixer, and we are just gonna beat this butter for about 2 minutes before we put the rest of our ingredients in. So while this butter is beating, I'm gonna measure out the rest of my ingredients. I conveniently bought a box of powdered sugar, which is 2 cups. And then I'm gonna need 1/4 cup of honey, which I'm very excited about this being the nice, fantastic secret ingredient. I may or may not put a little extra in there. And just a pinch of vanilla. A pinch is a half a teaspoon. All right, 2 minutes on our butter. I'm gonna scrape it off the sides, just for kicks. Next, I am going to add the honey and the powdered sugar. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the honey in there. And put all the honey in there because this is what I'm most excited about. And I guess a little out of time, the powdered sugar. I'm just antsy for the sugar. Oops. I didn't splash on me this time. So we are going to mix this until it is light and fluffy. I'm gonna put half of a teaspoon of vanilla in here and give it one quick stir before I put that cream milk mixture in. All right, so we're going to add this milk cream flour mixture a little at a time. So I'm just gonna put a couple spoonfuls in there at a time and mix it up. And mix it up. Ooh, it's looking creamy already. Wow, that's pretty cool. I've never done this before with the... I guess it's kind of like a roux, not the kanga kind, the gumbo kind. So it says if your batter is too runny or too thick, you can add milk to thin it out or add more powdered sugar to make it a little thicker, and mine is definitely too thin, so I'm gonna add about a cup's worth of powdered sugar, I think, because it's really thin. Maybe I added too much honey. That's my cupcakes! I'm going to take them out of the oven now. Ooh. Don't those look like good biscuits? Ooh. Yeah, they're gonna be good. All right, let's frost these bad boys. I have finished my cupcakes and I have finished my frosting, and now I'm gonna put it all together to have a cupcake fest. And I'm gonna add these little Teddy Grahams to them to give a little Winnie the Pooh flair. Oops, they're kind of falling in my batter, but you get the idea. All right, so here are my cupcakes. My Earl Grey vanilla cupcake and my Honey Buttercream Frosting. Let's give this a try. They smell good already. I love Earl Grey tea, so I'm really excited about this. Oh, real ladylike. It's good. You can totally taste the honey in the frosting, which I love, and you can totally taste the Earl Grey tea in the cupcake. My frosting is a little too thin, but all the flavors are there. They probably make really good cake pops if you wanted to do something like that. But yeah, delicious. I think Winnie the Pooh would approve of my cupcakes. That was my cooking adventure in the 100-acre woods with my Earl Grey cupcake with my Honey Buttercream Frosting, and I think they turned out pretty good. So if you guys want to try this, I got a link to my website and I'll give you the recipe on there. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on all my social media. I make new videos every Thursday, and I will see you next week. Make sure you go see Christopher Robin in theaters this weekend. I will be there. You should be there too. I'm just a little old rain cloud hovering over the honey tree. I'm just a little black rain cloud. Pay no attention to little me. That's how that song goes, right?